Hello and welcome to my channel. Hold on, let me lower it on the TV real quick. All right, I lowered it on the TV. So hello and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but it has been a very hectic holiday season. But I have survived it. Working lots and lots of doubles. All right, so today we're doing color by numbers because I'm really exhausted, but I want to do some art because I had a bit of a rough day. So here are the two kits. We have this one and this one. So, all right, so I don't think I'm gonna do this one because this is more detailed oriented. I think we're gonna go with this one. It's nice and simple. So, and I'm not really, I don't think I'll be messing it up at all. Alright, so we're going to do the unboxing. It was not sealed on either side, like there's no tape if you can see that. Let's see what it comes with. Okay, I'm like, I know I feel something else in there. Alright, that is it. It's empty. Alright, so we have paintbrushes here. They seem pretty fine point in the tip. I've got my little water jar that I'm going to use to clean off my brushes. Let's not put that there because I can see that, you know, just getting in the way. Alright. Oh, we've got more brushes, which I think is super cool. So we've got brushes for days. And I'm assuming this is the reference picture, so we know how the color scheme is supposed to look for the picture. And I'm just going to put that there so I can see it. Then we have our paints. And I'm going to put a link for this kit down below. So, and as you can see, the paints are numbered. Very cool. And even the black is numbered. I think this is 14. So yeah, very cool. So now we have to open that up. Forgive me, my allergies as per usual. Okay. Oh, oh my God, why? Because I should have dumped this out and I knew that. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. Let's get that out the way. All right, so okay. So we've got this huge sheet here. And actually, let me move this back some. So we have this huge one, and this is on canvas paper. Then it looks like we have this little guy on regular paper. It's so springy. Alright, so I think we're going to do the larger one first, just because why not? So let us get into it. And we might have to do this in parts and let some parts dry. So I'm gonna have to like push it up and go from there. As you can see, my desk is but so long. Or wide, I should say. Well, wide and long, so I guess both works. And also, I'm going to read the box and see if there's like any tips or anything like that that they recommend. And guys, I have so many paintbrushes at this point in time. It's insane. But rather than use some of the ones I already have, let's try these out. Let's also try out the quality of these brushes and go from there. just a full kit video. Like once you flex the tips for the brushes, like when you get them, it's good. It's nice and soft and ready to go. You just gotta flex it one good time and everything feels ready. All right. I doubt we'll need these because the spaces look really big, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, so here is the box and the instructions. There is a YouTube video for this, which I think is really, really cool, where you can visit the line painting YouTube channel. So it says prepare the paper towel and a water cup. Find and match the numbers on the canvas and paints. Paint the matched number of color, dipping the brush into the water. Keep the paints closed when you finish the painting. The main idea is to add more paint before the previous layer dries. Please do not use or less use water if you want to get oil paint style. I feel like they're running out of space there because it's very oddly phrased. Wipe the wet tissue or paint again before it dries if you paint overlapping lines. Cool, cool, cool. So, standard paint situation. Alrighty, so let us start. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with one, and I have to use this rag here because I don't have paper towel, but I will get some. So number one, and let's see. I feel like this tip right here should be good to go. Oh, I don't want to put that there. All right. Okay. I might have to like use some of my own personal paint because I personally don't know if this is going to be enough, but we will see. So I've been watching like a lot of murder mysteries lately. Because I've watched so much horror, like I'm lapping myself. So I figured I would like take like a brief break until new content emerges that I can enjoy. This dries rather quickly. Okay, so at least I'm understanding that I have to work quickly. So anyways, I watched The Glass Onion, which was a really good one. And then I watched Knives Out, which was also a fantastic one. There's just like a lot of really good murder mysteries out there that I highly recommend. So I was just really enjoying that, like in between my shift, like I get off work and I just mentally exhausted, so I just like crash. Here we go. I'm like, I need to get more comfortable painting because I feel apprehensive as I'm like coloring this in. Like, I'm so afraid to mess up. Listen here, y'all. Find out what helps you reset after a stressful day and like do that. Find the energy and do it. And you know, even like when I don't like have the energy to draw, I find myself reading books and stuff like that or watching tutorial videos. But honestly, and I like watching the tutorial videos so like I have an idea of how things should perform. Like a lot of the artists are like very descriptive about texture. So that's one thing I thoroughly enjoy about those types of videos. And this paint is like on the thick side. So if you guys find yourself getting this kit, and I will make a point to link it down below, just know that this is thick like peanut butter. But you can still move with it like it gives, you know? So it's not like impossible. It's just really thick is all. But it's very manageable, I'll say. Oh, and I went over the line. It's cool. Stranger things have happened. I typically like obsess over staying within the lines, but y'all, when I say I'm just gonna have fun and I'm not gonna criticize myself, because I can be very critical sometimes, especially of myself. And I didn't sleep at all last night. I was just very uncomfortable. So I found myself like just organizing my closet, both of them, the one in my room and across the hallway, and found myself dusting like every surface and blowing out my electronics. I really could not sleep. Like, no matter how bad I wanted to just like lay down and get comfortable, my brain was like, nope, it's not happening. We're up, you know? So, yeah, I just realized that the corner like extends all the way out here. I'm busy like making my own makeshift like leaf shape so it doesn't seem incomplete. So pay attention to that as you're doing it. So far I love this picture. And you know, even though I'm like terrified of coloring, it is so much fun. It's just like I'm always afraid of choosing like the wrong shade or color, and it like actually takes me hours to color a picture freehanded from start to finish. Cause like I obsess over the tones. So I feel like it's easier to spread on already wet paper or already wet like surface, because it just, I feel like I'm having an easier go of it once I wet the paper. Insomnia. I'm hoping that when I'm like, hopefully I get a large chunk of this done and I'm like calm enough to get a good night's sleep tonight. That is the goal. And you know, I have a few of these color by number kits, but I only have two by this brand. So I'm going to incorporate it, and I definitely want to talk about the quality of each as well. I'm really loving these brushes. And like, I know the more I paint, like the more comfortable and natural it will feel. Like, I'm making some mistakes and I see it and I'm like, try not to be upset by it. I'm gonna just have to like color over some of those parts. Again, I just kind of want to wet the paper some, or the canvas I should say, because this is not your standard paper. I've gotten into, I'm trying to be a little like more disciplined with my daily affirmations. And I do feel like there is a huge difference in my day when I do them. So, because I feel like it's definitely been a huge difference, like I try to make a point to do it. Especially because I feel like we need as much positivity as humanly possible, because life is on boss mode 24/8. You know, like life is so extra sometimes that it gets an extra day out of nowhere. So, yeah, I feel like we gotta infuse our lives with as much positivity as possible. So, for me, like affirmations help, especially when I don't want to get out of bed or when I'm like very low energy. Trying to like use as much paint from the lid as possible. Alright, well that dried very quickly. They were not lying. And you know what, even if you're not the greatest painter, and I messed up, just have fun. Just have fun. And you know what, the more you do it, like the better you'll get. Honestly, that's what I keep telling myself, and I see it happening. And honestly, I feel like the hardest part with art is just being patient with yourself. Like, you'll see so many great pieces. Like, I have a lot of very talented friends, like, when it comes to art and just other things. And I see their work and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait till I can do that. You know, so everything in its time. Like, I try to be very, very patient with myself and like my progress, because I definitely came a long way from when I initially started this journey. And I am self-taught. I recently signed up for Craftly because they had like this sale going on for their classes. And I'm great at teaching myself concepts or like watching people and following along. So I definitely signed up and I'm like really excited about that. And I will keep you guys posted on how that is going. Also, I love watching coloring videos for like art supply companies such as Castle Art. I hate when insects get in the house. And you know, it's very informative. Here we go. I kind of want to like deviate from what they pre-planned here. Because it would be cool to add like some dark green tones, but we'll see. I don't even know what type of paint is in here. I don't know if this is acrylic. I feel like it might be acrylic because it dries so like wickedly fast. Like it's insane. So yeah, I do think it might be acrylic. All right. The heavy side. When you're busy doing something, a task, and a troubling thought floats to the front of your mind. Kind of want this a little bit thicker. I feel like when I add the other colors, it's just gonna work out fine. Like, I feel like I'm like obsessing over the line mess up more than I need to. Yeah, 14's black, so it's not gonna matter. Now for that, I think I'm gonna have to use a smaller tipped brush just to keep it from mucking up the green, because black obviously is darker than green. Excuse me. I really hate allergies. I hate that there's no like honest reprieve for allergies. Like if they're bad, oh they're bad. I'm gonna have to go see an allergist. I purposely don't want the like the whole thing super solid. I like the outermost part of the leaves. So I like gradient looks, so just worked out that it's like the outermost part of the leaf that's a little bit lighter. I just like the way that looks. I'm watching this horror movie. No, it's not even a horror movie. It's a mystery. I found it on this site, and I like British movies and shows, so that's what initially caught my attention. It had decent ratings, so I figured why not. Yeah, I wonder if this is what it's like to like paint with gouache paint. Cause like I had like opened up my gouache set and it's very thick, but you know it's like a jelly. So okay, I just want to smooth out that texture right there. cool. All right, let's do this big leaf right here, and then we're gonna pause the video and upload part 1, and then we're going to work on the next part if this dries in time tonight. I'll see how many videos I'll be able to churn out. Cinderella man, Cinderella man, Cinderella man. Music is my time machine. Now I want to listen to some Eminem. I think I'm gonna stop this moving a little bit, listen to some Eminem. Alright, because I like to work on a wet base. Even like outside of this paint, I realize I enjoy like starting on a wet base. But I started getting into this with my watercolor pencils. That's when I really started to enjoy it. And I want to say more so with my Castle Arts. Now I have different types of watercolor pencils. You guys know I have the Artezas, and I also have the Colors and the Color More one. And I really, really enjoy my Castle Arts. Hands down, like my favorite watercolor set. But this is also like, again, I don't have like a lot of experience with it, but of the brands I have tried, you know, I really enjoy the Castle Arts. I want to get my hands on some Derwents because all the videos like I have seen, they look like they perform on another level. And I would love to know what that experience is like. So next time there's a major sale, I do plan to take advantage of that and go from there. And honestly, I'm having so much fun with this canvas style material that now I personally kind of want to paint a canvas picture of some sort. Like I don't know what I want to draw, or I just know that I want to do some more of this because I really like this, you know. And I feel like once you get comfortable with the brush, it's like a breeze. So I think this is very, very cool. All right. Alright. I think this is drying fairly quickly, so we'll see how tonight goes. I like that, you know, this material doesn't pill or anything like that. Like, you know, when you do too much with like regular paper or watercolor paper, like even watercolor paper has like a threshold, you know? So I'm really enjoying this. I don't have to stress about the water load as much. Now we're almost out of paint in the lid. We did good, y'all. I was initially concerned that it just would not be enough. That was not a reason to strike that person, but okay. I'm sorry, I'm hearing the chicanery in my ear. And I'm surprised she didn't swing back because I would have, but I'm not here to promote violence. It's all about love, y'all. It's all about love. I know I can't be the only person that like talks to the screen when they're watching movies. Right, oh, I forgot I had all this excess color here. Perfect. Not perfect, but I feel like it went a lot better this time. But you know, because I'm right dominant, I guess it makes sense that the closer it is to me resting my right hand comfortably, the better it's going to be, the quality of it, I guess. But yeah, of the painting, I guess I should say. She needs to tell him to go to the store. While he's at the store, she just needs to get out. This has to be some sort of acrylic paint because when this thing dries, it dries. Oh my god, that is no joke. That picks up really easy. I wasn't ready. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to like play around with it some. Nope, that just came up real clean. Well, at least I know it's easy to clean up a mistake. And by the way, I just found out there is another season of the originals, and I did not know that. So now I have to get caught up on that before like 2023 like rolls out with surprises and the like. Currently, I'm just waiting for the new season of Rick and Morty whenever that airs. I just need a smudge more water, and then I need to cover that paint because this is getting sticky. Perfect. Smoothing over real nice. It is smoothing over real nice. I do feel like I need to like get a Q-tip or something to help neaten up some of these errors. Alright, perfect. Well, you know, not perfect, you know, in like a artistic sense, because clearly there's, you know, some imperfections, but it is what it is. Have fun, you know, just have fun with it. Okay. Let me close this. Alright, let me check the time on this video. 36 minutes. Let's see. What else can we color in real quick? Yeah, I don't. No, let's pause it here and let this dry so I don't have to stress about messing it up when I'm moving around and stuff. All right, guys. So we are going to pause for here, let this finish dry, and then I will work on part 2 and upload it. And I do know that we still have to finish coloring in the coloring book. I have not forgotten that. But yeah, we're going to slowly make our way through this, slowly work on the other color by number projects. I am going to link once again this color by numbers kit down below in the description. I appreciate you all for tuning in today. Oh, also, hold on. One more thing. I'm going to pause real quick because there's something I'd like to share with you guys. So, I started designing planners, and here's one of my first planner designs. I'm doing it in different sizes. This is a 8.5 by 11. And I'm doing them in different sizes, and I'm going to do the more traditional planner sizes for those of you who prefer it smaller. And this isn't even the final product here. I had to make some adjustments because I realized I could add more pages, so I added more content. I wanted to be more so of an all-in-one planner. So that's one thing that's cool. So with the final copy, I've got to order that as soon as well, I'm going to be ordering it later on this week. So when that gets here, well, actually, no, I think this is the finished product, actually. Okay, hold on. I misspoke. I thought I had the wrong one. But I did have to redo this one. So this one, as you can see, you have the full year calendar view, emergency contacts, insurance information, a contact list, password tracker. It's really, really cool. And then we have the monthly planner pages, monthly budget pages, because I wanted you guys to be able to budget with this. Weekly planner pages, weekly savings plan, and so on and so forth. And that's how it continues. As my other designs, oh, and I included a notes page, you know, and I'm also doing accompanying journals that match the planners. I personally like sets, so I'm going to be doing matching journals for this and matching sizes as well. But yeah, so it just continues in that similar fashion. The only thing that changes is I alternate the weekly savings and the weekly pages, I believe. But yeah, no, it's just a weekly planner pages that I alternate. So we have this style, and then we have this style. So, and the reason why I did it this size, and I know y'all probably like, it's big, but I did this size because when I had like the traditional planners, the biggest issue I had is that like when I go to write on like the month, right? Let's find a month page. And I feel like I just passed one. So when I would go to like write in my information for the month, like the squares would be insanely small. And I know you guys are like, that's not that big, right? But it'd be smaller because it'd be a smaller sheet of paper and smaller spaces. But also because I know that you don't typically have a lot of space for like the month parts, that's also why I made a point to include like weekly pages, and I made sure that there was like more than enough space to like get the gist of what you needed in there. There's another one that I did that's a gratitude planner. Then there's another one I did for men. I'm doing planners for men as well. And as I get my hands on it, I will showcase it to you guys. And this has a matte finish because personally, I hate that super slippery surface. And I did a paperback as well as a hard copy of it. And I will link that below. So thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm going to link everything down below. And I look forward to you guys joining me on my next video. And I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. And I hope you had a fantastic New Year's. And I hope everyone has a blessed 2023. Everyone has a wonderful, prosperous 2023. All right. Well, that's it for now, y'all. Until later. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, and thank you to my new subscribers. And thank you for my returning and loyal subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.